Anyway, hypothetical game of the episode. The Eagles triple threat rematch. Because the last game wasn't that lit. It wasn't as lit as I thought it should be. So we're going to run it back. So last time, the 2017 Eagles won. Remember now, these are the three Super Bowl teams. I mean, 04 they lost. They lost to the Patriots. They lost to Tom Brady. I mean, I'm sick about that, but they had a really good team, you know. So it's okay at the end of the day. 2017 actually beat Tom Brady. And instead of letting Tom Brady go down and score or get a field goal, no, we stopped all that because Brandon Graham came off the edge and strip sacked Brady. And then Brandon Graham is also on this team. That's another guy I forgot. That's another guy that's in our arsenal. In that extraordinary D-line. Just so many guys we can throw at the Chiefs. I feel bad for them. But yeah, last time 2017 won. It was a nice thriller. We're going overtime rules and we're going double elimination. So, yeah. So if you score a touchdown, the other team gets a chance. And, we just keep repeating that till someone scores without the other team answering. Pretty much. That's how it's going to go. So, since 2017 won, they'll be watching the first matchup. So, the first matchup in the triple threat match is the 22 Eagles versus the 04 Eagles. Now, all four of these teams, they finished with 3 losses. They won the division, number 1 seed, all that. So, yeah. They had a lot in common. Anyway, the 2022 team win the toss and they deferred. So 04 got the ball. So right off the bat, McNabb to Fred X. Mitchell for 32 on a dig route, and he was tackled by Blankenship. However, the drive stalled. This was a defensive game. This is a defensive game to my surprise. So the opponent's 42 is the furthest anyone got. But big chunk runs by Hurts and Sanders brings them to the 48, brings them to midfield, but the drive stalled. 04 got the ball back. Dorsey Levens runs for 18. But then after 2 short plays, Hassan Reddick bends the corner and he gets to McNabb and team 04 punts. So then, Kenneth Gainwell, he had a draw play and he got some big yards, but the 2022 Eagles could not convert on 3rd and short. They had to punt. So then, Westbrook catches a short pass on 3rd and 5 as the first quarter runs out. And he gained 14. Brian Westbrook is killing these guys because he is just a mismatch for linebackers coming out the backfield. Anyway, overtime period's over. No one scored. Big defensive game so far. But then, McNabb to Pinkston for about 21. And then Westbrook with another big run on a screenplay. Big catch and run on a screenplay. However, McNabb on 3rd and 1 at the 2022-41 tries to throw a slant, but it's picked off by Josiah Scott. He jumped the route, and he got run out of bounds at the 46-yard line. And then Jalen Hurts to Devontae on a deep curl for 10 yards. Then Hurts hands it off to Sanders. Malata clears out Javon Curse. Sanders stiff arms the linebacker. Cuts back. Makes Dawkins miss and scores. 36-yard touchdown. And 2022 is on the board with 1 game. And now 04 is on the brink of elimination. So now the 2022 team versus the 17 team. 2017 team gets the ball. LeGarrette Blount gets 3 yards on a sweep. Then 7 yards up the middle for a first down. But they go 3 and out after that. Sanders rushed for 4 yards. A.J. Brown beats Ronald Darby, but Jalen Hurts overthrows him. It kind of reminds me of the Giants and the 49ers game, but that's okay. It happens. They'll come back. Sanders is stuffed on 3rd and 6 on a draw play. However, they punt to the 35 of the 17 team. Yeah, it happens. Yeah. Team 22 got stuffed on 3rd and short again. They're having trouble with that, but that's okay. The 2017 teams takes over at the 35. Then Jay Ajayi takes a sweep for 12 yards. Then they hand it to Ajayi again. He bursts up the middle. Untouched. Big hole. He shakes off the tackle from Epps. And then he goes untouched to the end zone, 53 yards for a touchdown. So now the 17 team gets a game. So now the 22 team and the 04 team rematch in an elimination game. Here we go. 04 gets the ball first. Dorsey Levens on the first play gets rocked by TJ Edwards and he fumbles. Javon Hargrave recovers at the 04 25-yard line. So it seems like it's over from here. They can kick a field goal if they want. However, the 22 Eagles run a read option and Sanders immediately ends it by taking the handoff and going nearly untouched for the score. And the 22 team moves on to championship round against the 2017 team, once again eliminating the 04 team. This is looking like deja vu. Will the 22 team force a deciding game like they did last time? Here we go. 2022 team gets the ball first. So they get the 2nd and 4 at their own 39. Jalen Hurts to Devontae for 13 on another deep curl route. So then, the first 2 plays, short plays, but then on 3rd and 10, Hurts to Quez Watkins for 21, but he gets smoked by Malcolm Jenkins, but he holds on to the ball, unlike the Washington sitcom game. Hurts with another big-time 3rd down throw to Devontae Smith later on in the drive for 5 yards in the hold zone. Then Hurts to Devontae for 6. However, Sanders gets tackled in the backfield by Young, Fletcher Cox, and now, once again, 22 is on another 3rd and short. They were doing well in this drive, but this time they try to run a draw play, and Gainwell gets stuffed for 1 yard. So they have to kick a field goal. So the older Jake Elliott makes the field goal. And now they're up 3-0. 17 team has to answer or they lose. Whether they could tie it and extend it with a field goal or they can end it with a touchdown. But they have to do something here or the game is over. After a few short runs by Foles and Blunt, Foles to Aguilar for 13. And then on 3rd and 8, Foles hit Alshon Jeffrey on a comeback route. He made James Bradbury miss, and then he stiff-armed Kayvon Wallace, and he was finally tackled by C.D. Deuce, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Then they went back to Jeffrey again as he caught a corner route for 21 yards, and he got tackled out of bounds at the 3. 1st and goal at the 3. Foles takes the snap, hands it to LeGarrette Blount, and he punches it in, untouched, for the touchdown. And 2017 wins the triple threat match again. This time, no deciding game. But they win the triple threat match again. Once again, I don't know if that makes them the best Eagles team. But, hey, 2 wins over the 2 best Eagles teams in the modern era. Pretty convincing.